Welcome to Sim Talk. This is a podcast by fans for fans. I'm Noah or Praxis. I'm the host of the show, and I'll be joined by my co-host Mason or Trollsies. We are a podcast talking about all things CDL, roster moves, game mechanics, anything and everything CDL.
All right, today we got a couple more topics for you. We're gonna talk about Activision and then them talking about maybe what they're gonna do with their esports division. They're talking about paying off the Overwatch teams to not renew their contracts going into the future. We're gonna talk about maybe some new format, maybe a new open bracket, maybe we might see a league expand if we see some good returns this year. Um, then we're gonna talk about some major locations, what we'd like to see, um, where we would like to see it. Maybe some places that are confirmed already, some rumored places. But yeah, and then we got another little fun thing for you today at the end. So let's get into it. Um, yeah, we could talk about Activision talking about cutting ties with their esports division. We know the CDL. There kind of hasn't been a rumor about that one, but we've heard about the Overwatch League where they're willing to pay these teams to not renew their contracts. So maybe we might see them get away from the location based franchises, or maybe they do away with some franchising in general and maybe go do like an ESL kind of thing. Let them run the esports and Activision license it off to them or something like that. Maybe go the Riot approach and have partnered teams rather than franchise spots where it's a invite league only kind of thing. Leaves room for expanding, and you can include the challengers side into it and
Yeah,
have more of a play into the league rather than kind of you're on your own.
I would definitely. Either way is like a good route if they do end up getting rid of the franchising. Um, I would also like to see it go like the Rocket League route, where it's you have your major teams, and then you have this open bracket for qualifier teams to actually make it into that main bracket.
Yeah, it's kind of like what CS:GO kind of does now,
Yeah.
CS2, where you kind of have play-ins to get in the league. Where Valorant also has something like that with your Ascension route that you can take. But
Hmm.
but yeah, maybe just Activision just kind of might just sell the rights for it and let somebody else kind of take the reins, kind of like they did with MLG back in the day. Maybe some we'll see something like that return. I mean, all those kind of companies have kind of dispersed, but still have stuff like ESL. So
Yeah.
maybe
I
some.
would I would love to see a return to that old MLG style brackets and stuff.
Yeah, and that ties into one of our other topics for today with the bracket format maybe changing. Maybe they change up the format this year. But maybe they get rid of franchising in general, and we might return to the open bracket kind of things where we more focus around sponsors rather than the league itself putting on these tournaments.
Yeah, I would like to see an open bracket for sure. It'd bring it back for all of the people that have been watching this CDL for a long time, and it would give all these new guys that are getting into it, me included, just a look at what it used to be like. But if they stick with the franchising, they need to lower the price for a team to get in. Like
Yeah,
25 mil is crazy.
yeah, that rumored price is pretty steep, and I think that's what makes it hard for these teams to kind of operate. And you see teams like the Guard and LA and their parent company for LAG kind of take that approach where they're kind of seeing it as a loss, and
Yeah,
that's kind of what deters all these big sponsors to come into the league and pay for ads and stuff because they see it as a loss right now. We're not putting up the numbers to kind of see it as a profitable thing.
yeah,
Whereas you got people like Riot really profits. pretty well. I mean, they do in-game releases for their teams, and that's how they pay these team spots. And you don't really see those teams kind of kind of struggle in the sense of being able to make it on the spot. I mean,
Yeah.
they own these spots, but they didn't have to pay to play. It's they're just there, you know.
Yeah.
And I think even if they just lessen that rumored price to have a league spot,
Hmm.
it could still work. Maybe don't have such grand major land majors, you know. But
Yeah. Even though that's what all the fans love about these these majors is how extravagant they are. But then again, we see it with like Valorant stuff. Like Valorant, those land majors are insane.
yeah, a lot of these other esports have crazy majors. I mean, League of Legends, CS,
Halo.
Rocket League's land was insane.
Oh
Uh,
yeah, fucking the champs. That shit was crazy.
yeah, like even Apex had an insane
Yeah.
LAN event. But I think they can dial it back, like that old school booth. You might not remember it, but that booth style play where like it was fun to watch. You know, it was still fun. I mean, you don't have to have all the flashy lights and the crazy
Yeah.
like we enjoyed just seeing the big screen and watching the moments play out in front of us. I get like the production cost of it is still there, but that extra stuff might not be needed like other esports. I mean,
Yeah.
it's this game isn't like others, you know, it's more of a faster pace. Like Halo's events aren't grand. They're
Yeah.
still that old school nostalgic kind of thing where it's the players, a desk, and the crowd, and they have a big screen, and that's about it. So I think the
It just
return,
builds the atmosphere for that too.
yeah. Then you add in a new format like having an open bracket where these challengers teams, where it might even not be an open bracket, it could be a qualifying bracket where these challengers teams can come, and that opens up a whole nother thing. You have a whole nother side, a whole nother fan base come in here, and you have
Oh
even
yeah.
more people, more profit. It just brings in a whole nother thing, and
Hmm.
you have these challengers players who might have fan bases already. Their fans will come see, and then you have these Warzone people that say they might want to dabble in some CDL. Then maybe that's another thing of eyes coming to the league. I think there's
It's all about bringing eyes to the league, and this franchising the way they have it set up now is just not doing.
yeah. If one of the biggest gripes about it is money, then do stuff to make it worth
The money.
monetize the viewership. Do something.
Yeah.
I mean, Valorant made over, I forget the exact number, but I want to say like 40 mil selling one skin for champs,
Yeah.
or some. It was something like that. I'd have to look it up.
Instead of doing what Call of Duty did with their Twitch drops for champs, and then releasing the code to get all of the champs rewards that weekend after.
Yeah, but like even like the team skins, they they put out the team skins, and but how much of this money is these teams actually seeing?
Yeah.
You know, and then they put out two different skins, and like how much are these teams actually seeing? Like how much of the cut are these teams getting? Like
Yeah.
all these other organizations are kind of the leagues cater to the orcs, whereas
Yeah.
Activision, from what we hear, kind of seems like Activision's its own monster, and it's theirs, it's their product.
Hmm.
You're gonna do it their way. There's nowhere else you can play this except for here, so you can't do it. You know,
And we've
you
seen it
need
a lot
us.
in the off season this year with everyone trying to host these old school Call of Duty tournaments with the help of Activision funding the tournaments, but they won't do it because they want you playing their newest game and
Yeah,
not going back and playing their old games. And with Activision going to Microsoft, we might actually see a change in the way everything's ran over there. Because we saw during the off season this year with all of the old Call of Duty servers on Xbox coming back online and fixing all of them so everyone can play those old games again. And recently we saw, I think Optic hosted a Black Ops 3 tournament.
Black Ops 2.
It was Black Ops 2, yeah.
Zuma hosted the Black Ops 3 tournament.
Yeah, that's what it was.
But yeah, like a lot of people want to see these things.
How Microsoft could change the way Activision's.
Yeah, I could see a big company like Microsoft coming in and kind of maybe taking over or taking over the money aspect of it and kind of letting Activision handle the league stuff, or maybe just taking a different approach and maybe Microsoft just
Yeah.
doesn't maybe Microsoft doesn't want the hassle of that, and maybe they sell it they sell the rights to a third party.
Yeah, it could go either way, and as long as it's done right, I see it could be either really bad for the CDL or really good.
But yeah, I think if money's the problem, then they need to find a way to monetize it. I mean, like
Better
I
than
said,
what they are.
yeah, like I said about Valorant, 2021, the Champs bundle raised 9.36 million split amongst 16 teams. 2022, they raised 18.7 million split between 16 teams. And I'm trying to find the
This year's this year's
2023 numbers.
was
2023's number was even more
yeah,
than
this
these
year's
past
was an
couple.
outlandish number.
So,
But Valorant is very much of a growing game. We saw a lot of the pros this year during the off season playing it, which brought even more eyes to that game.
but it just has to, if money's the problem, then find a way
To
to
fix it.
fix it. Like this year for the champs bundle was 20 million split between 16 teams. That's insane.
Outlandish number. Yeah.
So that's 16 teams. If you can find a way, I mean, I get they put the champs bundle out, right? But was that a CDL thing? Or
Or was
or
that
was
just
it
an
a
Activision thing?
Activision thing? Are these team skins a CDL thing and not an Activision thing?
Or yeah.
Like, is this are you feeding the conglomerate or are you feeding the product? Like this is $1 billion or like $1 billion company. There has to be something there. If this smaller company who has 3 games
Yeah.
can do it, what
And yeah,
what is
it
what is
is
making this big this bigger gaming
billion dollar
company,
company. Yeah.
like I forget the number of how much they sold on opening week, but Call of Duty
Uh,
broke records this past year.
yeah, I can look up real quick.
So I mean, like if they can't do it, then if they can do it, then why can't Call of Duty?
$1 billion in revenue
This
from this
for
Call of
this
Duty.
game for this game.
Yeah.
So that there's your money right there for Activision itself. So
Mm-hmm.
where's the money from the CDL skins and your CDL stuff and your Warzone stuff? Where is it going? I know a lot of people run it. I see them every day whenever I play rank play. There's a
Yeah.
there's a CDL skin
Everybody,
in every
everybody.
rank play, and there's thousands of people that play that. So I think if you're gonna sell those kind of skins,
They
none of
need
that needs to go
to Activision.
to Activision. I think it
They
should
need to go
go
to the
to
play to the
CDL.
team.
It needs to go to
Yeah.
the product.
Mm-hmm.
Now it doesn't. Now necessarily it doesn't have to go to the teams. I'm saying it just has to
Just
go to the
going
product.
to the overarching CDL.
Yeah. Should it go to the teams? Probably. I mean, it's their brand, so they should see some of it. The players should see
They're
some of
the
it.
they're the ones that create the skin.
Yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, there's no CDL without the players. Now,
Yeah,
there also is no CDL if there's
without the
no
CDL.
Activision, but
Yeah,
but
sadly,
still,
but
but I think that Activision could give up something, and I think that's what they need to do to give up.
especially because they made $1 billion on Modern Warfare 2 this year.
Well, I mean that's one of the things, but like one of the another big thing is that if you want to complain that it's failing, but you want to run it, then you have to make sacrifices to make sure it keeps going.
Yeah,
Like you're one of the leading players of this whole esports movement. You're the one of the original leagues, so people are gonna watch regardless. You have this fan base that will never leave.
yeah,
So
us included.
exactly. But
Heavily.
and then another factor that plays into it, and this is going to go into our next topic, really, is location. These major locations. We see big turnouts for these major locations. Some of them aren't as big as the other ones. That Toronto one was insane. People loved it.
Yeah,
The players loved it. A huge turnout. And
the
then, of
Dallas
course,
major, right? Every
uh,
year,
I was about to
huge
say,
turnout for Optic.
every year, Optic kills it with their Dallas major. But maybe we see some new places. We talked about in a couple episodes about how a London major maybe that that
Yeah,
that
players
place
loved
was
that
awesome.
major.
Players loved it. There was a bunch of fans that turned up for it. So,
Big turnout.
but yeah, maybe we see another one of them.
Obviously, as has been not quite confirmed, but kind of rumored slash leaked, the Atlanta DreamHack event being the kickoff event for the CDL.
Yeah, not yet confirmed as a major. Maybe a kickoff event, but there's definitely a rumor coming from JKL um, talking about the development, about how maybe something between the CDL and DreamHack might happen, might be a kickoff, could be like a pro am. I guess we'll have to wait and see once we get closer and the CDL kind of announces the
Yeah,
schedule closer
best
to the.
believe I will be there.
Yeah, I would love to be there, but unfortunately can't make it. And then coming out of the TST camp, those guys were talking about Call of Duty, I guess, in one of their latest videos, and one of them kind of leaked talking about how Hitch was kind of doing a project for the Vision, and might have accidentally leaked about doing another optic major. Might be another one in Arlington this year. Was a good
I feel like
turnout.
that one's always guaranteed every year. We've gotten one for the past 3 or 4 years now.
Yeah, it's kind of expected at this point because you can kind of guarantee a turnout
There
for it.
honest there honestly wouldn't be as much of a fan base for competitive COD if it wasn't for places like Optic, Phase,
Well,
these bigger orgs.
I think it's cheaper to run the tournament in Dallas purely for the fact
Yeah,
that they have the arena already, so that's less of a cost to them. And then on top of that, they also have the fan base is going to show up. It's going to be a packed
yeah,
house
regardless.
regardless. There are going to be eyes on it regardless. So like that I think the optic major is always a gimme. You can probably always bet your money that there's going to be a major in Arlington
Yeah.
or uh, or Dallas.
That would be a fun atmosphere to be a part of during that major.
Yeah, maybe we travel, and if there is a major
Make
in
an
Arlington,
appearance.
go there and maybe film an episode in person together, and do
I
that.
definitely see us filming an episode together in person sometime in December too.
Oh yeah, definitely we'll make something happen. Especially in December, maybe we can make a couple episodes while I'm up there. Especially with the new game have already come out,
Yeah,
we'd have our hands on the final product and kind of get a feel of
we'll
it
know.
ourselves.
We'll also know major locations.
Yeah, by that time we should have finalized rosters and a finalized schedule.
Yeah,
So
if not already one major already down in the books.
no, I don't think the season will probably
What's
start later December.
when? When did the season start this year?
It definitely started around January, like beginning of January, end of December.
Uh, not the CWL. That was for the other episode.
I say around December because that's whenever the holiday hype happens. Because
Yeah.
that's when you have the most eyes on it. You're in the finals.
Yeah. December 2nd through the 18th. So it
Really?
was the start. Yeah, for Major One.
So maybe we might get something earlier. But I mean that December date could also be um that could also be the kickoff though. So
Yeah.
we might not get a major till January, February, you know.
Yeah, where we usually would have our kickoff event would be here, then it'd be 1, 2, 3, 5, and then our postseason later in the year.
Yeah, it could be a kickoff around December. I don't remember when that DreamHack event is happening. You might have to look it up for DreamHack Atlanta to see what the specific date is, so that way we could probably get a gist of when the season would actually start.
December 15th through the 17th. So yeah,
Okay,
that roughly puts it around that time.
so yeah, that would be around the time of the first major for last season. So maybe if it's a major, then maybe we get a December 15th. So that would put it the start of the season on online December 2nd
Mhm.
ish. But if it's a kickoff event, then maybe the season might start in January, like I was talking about.
Yeah. How much are tickets for this thing? Actually, not too bad.
No, no.
I would definitely have to, that premium.
But again, like it's not confirmed yet, so you don't
Yeah.
know. But but yeah, and then you also don't know how long. We don't know what the format is. The format might change. Could see a shorter
Shorter
tournaments
season.
instead of starting on a Thursday, Friday, starting the tournaments. Maybe it's only a Saturday, Sunday kind of thing.
Yeah. I'd hate to see it go shorter, but sometimes it's gonna happen. Things changing. You never know what you're gonna get during this off season.
Yeah, but we can talk about some places that we would like to see. I mean, we know for a fact we're gonna get a an optic major. We're gonna see one in Dallas or Arlington. They have the
Yeah.
esports arena there. The tournament in Columbus, I think, was kind of a very lackluster one. I'd rather not see another one like that. If there was one
Yeah.
like that, seeing it with fans, maybe.
Would be cooler.
I mean, they have that picture of the major finals whenever you had the two teams standing there and there was no fans. It was kind of awkward. A lot of
Yeah.
a lot of those players said it was awkward, but but yeah, maybe we changed it up. Of course, I think everybody would like to see another Toronto major. Everybody loved that. Had a
Yeah.
great turnout. Of course, we got the chant, the famous chant from that one, the "fuck Draza" chants, I believe.
Yeah. The optic pred chance.
Yeah, a lot of chants were burst at that major. So
Yeah. Well, I think the optic pred chance started in the optic major last year.
probably, probably. I mean, like Pred said, he's been on that team for a year now. So,
Since January.
so but yeah, I think New York, maybe we could
New
see New
York would be
York.
a cool one.
New York get a major. The Boston one looked pretty cool. I could see it returning to Boston.
I'd like to see a North Carolina major
Yeah, maybe
since the Ravens just moved there.
capitalize on that rebranding.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're gonna change locations and capitalize on it. I mean, they did that with this past season with the move from Paris to Vegas with champs. So I
Yeah.
wouldn't I couldn't see a Carolina champs, but I could see a
No,
Carolina
I didn't see a
major.
major. I would see if we're gonna go like some extravagant place for champs, it would probably be
Wait, what?
Miami, if
Hold on, hold.
anything.
We'll get to champs. We'll get to champs. Let's talk about a major. Let's save the champs for the end. But
uh,
majors, I could definitely see a Carolina. Um, I would love to see an Atlanta major just because it's close to me,
yeah,
or close to us, so that way
yeah,
we could
close to all of
attend.
us.
Uh, out of the years of watching, I've yet to be to a single major in my
Same.
life, so I missed out on
The last Atlanta
the
major.
no back when I lived in New Orleans, I missed
Oh
out on
yeah.
CWL New Orleans.
Oh,
That was sad. I missed out on that one. Um, I would love to see a return to New Orleans. That I feel like that would probably be a fun one.
that would be a banger.
I feel like you could get a big turnout at that. Plus, it seems like it's always a big party, at
Yeah,
these majors. So,
it just fits in with the New Orleans vibe.
oh, for sure. And then it's another place you really like to see one, Seattle.
um,
I could see a Seattle
Seattle
major.
would be a cool one.
I don't think we've seen many of those yet.
Uh,
LA is always a safe bet. There's always a
yeah,
big
there's,
a big
there'll always be a
following for
big turnout
esports.
there. I'm trying to think where else could we. I don't like Minnesota would be kind of cool, but not really. I'd like to see another brawling or
Oh,
major
Raleigh.
one was. Yeah,
Yeah,
that was that was a
Raleigh.
cool venue.
That's a Carolina one.
Oh yeah,
Yeah, that's Carolina. So I mean, maybe we could see a Raleigh one this year.
the one that everyone hated was Major
Yeah,
Four.
Columbus was the one that nobody
Yeah,
really liked. Boston definitely. I would like to see
awesome. Yeah,
a return to Boston. Maybe not this year. Maybe bring some new ones out. Like I said,
I'd like to see a
Carolina.
return to London for sure.
Yeah, I think it should go. If you're gonna do Atlanta DreamHack, do it as an open, do it as
Yeah,
a kickoff event, and then of course I think you should do the optic one in the middle, like they did last season.
right before the break or right after the break.
Yeah. Um, I think London should be the second event,
Yeah,
the second major. First one in Raleigh, that would be a good one. You could keep Raleigh, capitalize on, like I said, capitalize on
keep
that.
that as that pro am tournament
Yeah,
during Major One,
yeah. Then you
and
cap
maybe throw in another pro am like in the middle of the year
maybe, but
during like Major Four.
you keep that Raleigh spot to capitalize on that Carolina move for the Royal
Yeah,
Reds. But I mean, maybe you could push it to Major Four, having it in Raleigh, and maybe Major One being somewhere in LA, maybe,
yeah.
and then maybe making a return to Toronto for Major Five again. And then for champs, we can say what you want, like you said,
Miami would be a cool spot.
talking about talking about a Miami champs.
uh,
I agree with that one. I
no,
agree.
because then you have this new Miami team.
Yep.
Just move there, capitalize on that.
Yep.
Then you would also get it's just a cool spot in general. Like
Yeah, it's a spot I think people definitely would like to see. If not Miami, then Orlando maybe. Do an
yeah,
Orlando major. Um,
pretty
or
sure Disney has like some sort of esports
yeah,
venue.
probably. or Jacksonville, possibly.
Yeah,
I'm sure there's something there that they could do to uh to really spread it. I think one in Florida would probably be a good place for champs. I mean, they did Vegas last year. The year before that was LA, I believe.
I think so.
And then I think Cold War Major was also LA. Could have been something else. Could have been Arlington.
The 21
Um,
season. Oh, it doesn't say where. That's
uh,
whack.
scroll up to the right hand corner. Nope, other side. There you go. It should be
21 because
should be
2020 was 2019, 21 was Cold War. Because we still have Empire.
well, yeah. Then that's Cold War right there.
Yeah, it doesn't say
So
where
it
though.
doesn't say where. Dang. Here, I'll look it up. Uh, but uh, but yeah. But yeah. I could definitely see a major going to or a champs going to Florida. But I saw you put one up just now.
No, 2020 season.
A Chicago one. 20
Yeah,
yeah, I could see a return to Chicago. Maybe that one would
uh,
be
yeah,
nice. I would like to see the return of the home series though.
yeah. I like the way they had this set up for um, Model for 2019. You have a major in each team's city or state, and have a major there as a home series for them.
Yeah, I mean if you're gonna capitalize on the franchising locations, then I think bring back the home series, man.
Yeah, do all your home series, and then you have your postseason, and you
Yeah.
have, after that you have your All Star Weekend.
So yeah, like I was saying, the past two majors outside of that inaugural season for the CDL
Mhm.
and in 2020 being MW19, that was online. So and the 2021-2022 season was in LA and this 2023 was in Vegas.
Vegas.
So I
I'd
mean,
like to see it come over to the East Coast.
so yeah, I would suggest that the East Coast an East Coast champs, or maybe Toronto, maybe a Toronto
Or
champs.
Toronto, or London champs.
Yeah. I don't know about a London champs.
Do do some like destination place. Not
It's I think it's always going to be a destination place.
yeah,
That's what I'm trying to say. Like the first two majors were in, or the first two champs were in L.A., California, and then the next one was Vegas,
Vegas.
So and the turnout it seemed from the streams, to be pretty big. So obviously people are going to travel to
Yeah,
watch. So
if you're that diehard fan, you're gonna go travel and watch it. You
I
have the money for it.
I have something good for you. We always we
Alright.
since you're a newer fan, and
Yeah,
you've seen the London Royal Ravens in full effect and stuff this past season. So you kind of know them as a lower class team,
yeah.
So I want you to guess what now that I have it in front of me. What do you think their finish was in the inaugural season of the CDL?
I know they weren't like shitty back then. So
They
I, I
def
probably I'd probably say like top five.
they were fourth at champs.
Damn,
Yeah,
damn.
yeah. So So maybe the rebrand's what they need.
Yeah.
But that granted, that was also 5v5. So, but I think that's all we got for these topics today. So let's move it a little bit lighter. We got some more ranking this time, but this time it's going to be maps. Just maps in general, not all COD competitive maps, just maps in general. I mean, maybe one day down the future we can get together a video and talk about the best COD maps, competitive
Yeah.
COD maps. But today we're going to talk about just
Maps in
overall
general.
maps in general, and throughout all of Call of Duty. I got a little tier list here that I found. I think this is all the way up to Cold War. I see Moscow on here, so.
Yeah.
But some of
Yeah,
these
that's what it
maps,
looks like.
some of
Those
these
maps I don't
maps,
even remember.
I either
I ain't
don't,
even gonna lie.
I either don't remember or they're too small for me to see what they are. But but yeah. So that's why I have this unknown spot. I started playing in MW3. You started playing
MW2.
MW2. So some of these maps, I have no idea.
Yeah.
First, we're gonna start. You're probably gonna have to tell me the names of some of these,
I honestly, names not my thing.
this which one is this one?
Was that Afghan?
Yeah, Afghan. That's what it was. Afghan. Um,
I knew it was either Afghan or the one on BO2.
no, that's definitely Afghan for sure.
Yeah.
I think
Supposedly
everybody
we're
can
getting an Afghan remake for this COD.
supposedly, but
Gonna be nice.
I'd go with A
Yeah,
because
that's a good spot.
it's one of those kind of maps that was nostalgic. It was on the original
Yeah.
scene that kind of blew up Call of Duty to where it is now.
MW2 scene.
Yeah.
Underpass.
I want to say this is Underpass.
Yeah.
But I do know for a fact this is a BO2 map. I remember a game with Scump, Nade, and Big Timer where they had a clutch in that map.
Yeah.
I do remember that. Now this next map, I have no idea
I
what it
have
is.
no clue what map that is.
It looks familiar. No idea.
It does. I have no clue from what game or what the map name is. You might flame us in the comments for not knowing that,
yeah,
but
some of these y'all are
we're definitely getting flamed for this for this tier list for not knowing what some of these.
Like I said, I didn't really start playing Call of Duty until Black Ops 2. Black Modern Warfare 3.
I didn't really start going crazy until Black Ops 2, but
yeah, my first like official taste of Call of Duty was MW3.
Yeah.
I really didn't get into Call of Duty until Black Ops 2 when the COD leagues started really kicking off.
Mm-hmm.
But I played a little bit of Black Ops 1 though. So
I played a little bit.
But that was
MW2.
That was it. Other than
a little
that,
bit Black Ops 1, a little bit.
I was a
MW3 came out, and then I was like, yo, this shit's lit.
I was a Medal of Honor person. Okay, this one looks like Arclaw Peak. You remember that one from MW19?
Kind of.
If that is what that is, I hated that map. The only thing I was good for was that ravine on the right hand side whenever you're defending.
Yeah.
I'd sit there with a sniper and just pick people off as they ran down.
See, Modern Warfare 2019, man, I was a big sniper on S&D games.
Okay, this one, it looks very familiar, but I completely forget the name. So
yeah, I don't know.
Just gonna have to go with there.
That's an S tier map for sure.
S tier.
Yeah, Crash is one of those. Crash is one of those S tier maps.
S tier right off the rip. Well, see, that might be your S tier off the rip.
Yeah.
This one's mine.
Firing range.
Firing range was awesome.
You can't put that. Firing range was a goated map.
Trick shotting off the sniper tower.
Yep. Pulling some ladder stalls.
Sticks and stones.
Oh man.
The game was
Memories.
amazing. All right,
Wager matches on BO1.
dude, I loved wager match. I wish that's a game mode they brought back.
Yeah, they need to bring those back for
All right,
sure.
this one I remember it. It was in
Yeah,
it was
yeah.
in BO1, but I don't remember the name. And and I know for a fact one of Scump's most like one of his first clips from competitive was on that map.
was yeah.
But yeah, I
Just
don't
waiting
remember.
for the map where Scump says he's the best in the world, but
No, that's not that. That's not that.
yeah, I know it's not that one. That one was BO2.
Yeah. Then you got this looks like
Jungle.
jungle. This yeah,
That's
jungle.
that was
I'd say
kind
B.
of yeah. It had its upsides, had its downs. Sometimes you had a shit map on it. Sometimes you had a really good map on it.
Yeah. Next you got remake heaven. It was in literally every
Yeah.
Call of Duty Black Ops game.
OG Nuketown.
But you gotta put
A
it
tier.
in. You gotta put it in.
Yeah.
It's the most overused map, but
Other than shipment, but we don't need to talk about that.
this one's another one I have no idea.
It looks familiar. I just can't remember the name of it.
Plus
How it plays.
the image is so small I can't tell.
Yeah.
Next is
Oh, yeah,
Summit.
Summit. I'd put that one as a B tier map.
I was about to say I like B purely because I kept falling off the map anytime I tried that little gondola jump, you know, that the little gondola that sits off the map. Whenever I used to not be able to make it, and then I got really good and I could make it. No problem.
When did you get really good? Never. Goofy.
No, bro, I used to be pretty decent. I was on XGN, man.
No, I'm messing with you. You're fucking way better than I
am. This one, okay, I think I remember this one.
That picture's too small for me to see.
From BO1, it was the one. You played it on like Sticks and Stones and Gun Game and stuff like that a lot. It had a little a fountain in the middle, and it was like a mansion.
Oh,
area.
okay, yeah. I remember.
Yeah, I'd put it D.
Yeah, I don't like that map.
This next one is another BO1 map.
That map was my that map was my shit, but I have to put it as C.
They had one spot that I would sit the entire game. Anytime I died, I'd go right back to it, and that was that little awning by the pipes.
Yeah.
that was it. Other than that, nowhere else. This next one,
Biolabs, AW.
I'd put A. I love that
map.
I love that game too.
AW. Oh man, I wish we could go back to AW.
Next map, no idea.
Yeah, I can't tell what map that is. Pictures.
I have zero idea. This one is from World War II.
Yeah, you got this one, buddy. I didn't play that game. I ain't even gonna lie.
World War II. It was pretty. It wasn't like great, but it was okay.
It was mid.
Yeah.
Put that bitch up in S tier.
What was it called?
Not hijacked. Carrier.
No. Carrier. Yeah. I love that map. The trick shot off the map was.
Yeah.
This one was from Cold War.
Yeah, that was. I like the way it played. It just was very mid.
Yeah. This one was.
I think that was
also Cold War.
Yeah, I hated that map. Fucking put that shit in. That map though, I like Checkmate.
Next is Checkmate.
I liked Checkmate.
Now I don't know if I want to go A,
or I don't think it quite was an A tier map. I think there wasn't the best map in Cold War, but wasn't the like it was like right there in that middle. Didn't mind playing it, but wasn't always like horrible to play.
Mm-hmm.
Now we go to another MW map, original MW.
Is that?
Yes, or Cold War maybe.
I have no idea.
I can't tell. The picture's so small. If it was the MW or the Cold War,
I think this is an original MW map.
Maybe.
That's
the original MW map.
This map,
remade.
I see what you see. I just don't remember the name.
I don't remember the name either, but
I
it
would
was a
go
good
B. It
map.
was a good map. This one I never played.
I played a little bit of that when I went back and when Remastered came out, but not my favorite map, but not an F tier map for sure.
Okay, now we move to the first BO3 map. This is I hit my first
Which
locust
one was
shot
that
on.
one?
Ah,
That which one is that? Is
fuck.
that Red? No, that's
I
not
don't know.
Redwood.
No, it's not Redwood. I know how the map played. Just
Yeah,
I can't.
I hit my
They had a
I hit my
wall run.
first.
Okay, so
Yeah.
if you spawned, I think it was attacking side. There was a wall run on the left side.
Okay, yeah.
And
Oh yeah, okay. That was the first map I hit a trick shot in BO3. Yeah,
okay,
my first trick shot was done in.
this is an AEW map. I
I,
don't remember the name, and it's not
I
Detroit.
yeah, no, that one was not Detroit.
Then there's one coming up that I
That
think
one's
is. I
Detroit.
think this is Detroit.
That one was Detroit. Yeah,
This is
I
an
don't remember the name of that one.
this is
That
an
was the one with
IW
the
map.
big wave that came in. Yeah.
That's an
No, that's
IW map.
AW.
This
That's
is
AW.
AW? Really?
That's the one with the big wave that came in
Don't remember
halfway
it.
through the map. It wasn't a
Sure.
good map. I didn't like it.
If any IW map
Detroit.
pops up, it's F. This looks like Detroit, and Detroit was awesome.
Detroit. Yeah, Detroit was a great map.
I love Detroit. I don't know this map either.
Uh, is that a ghost?
I have no idea. No, that can't be a ghost map.
I can't tell. The picture's just so small.
Yeah. Now, okay, this map I
That
know. I know this
that
map.
it was
Never played it. It was MW2.
it was
Or no, MW.
MW2.
Or was it the
It was
original?
MW. It was MW remade in MW2, and then also remade again
And
in
remastered?
Ghost. No, not in remastered. I mean,
But
it was in remastered, obviously, but it was in Ghost too.
I want to say I'd put it there, and
It
I
was a
think a
great
lot of
map.
other people would put it there.
It was a great map. That's BO1.
Is that BO?
Or no, that's MW3.
I was
That's
gonna say that's
MW3. That's
MW3.
the Shantytown in
Yeah,
MW3.
I'm going B for that one too.
Yeah, it's a solid.
I ran into so many cheaters on that map. That was like
Yeah,
the only map I'd hit cheaters on in that game.
that map had the craziest knife lunges.
But that was the one that had the it had the
Yeah,
dirt
yeah.
mound ramp.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Yeah, that led straight into the mid lane.
Mm-hmm. Then you got this is from World War II as well. It's
Yeah, no, you got this one, buddy.
it's Flak Tower. That's what it was. Flak Tower. I think
I'd maybe put like an hour into World War II.
This one, or is it World War II, or was it? It might have been Cold War. I remember a clip of Clay talking shit on this map. It was hilarious. It's hilarious. You gotta find it and watch it. It's funny. He was literally calling people dog shit.
Sounds like Clay. Now
Um,
that was a ghost map. I'm pretty sure the one fucking in the building. The amount of times I died to a fucking dog in that map.
I don't remember that map, honestly.
I don't remember that map
I don't
either.
remember this map. I don't know this map at all. I remember this map though. That's BO4.
Yeah, that's BO3 actually, sir.
Is that BO3?
Yep, that's the one where you had the red building at the red
Yeah,
barn
they had the
with the
barn.
sniper.
It had
Yeah.
Grandma's house. It had
Mhm.
train. Yeah, I know that one. It's a fringe.
Fringe, I think.
Fringe.
Yeah, that was a fun one to snipe on too, or
This
use the Argus.
this I
Uh,
think is a ghost map. If
Either
it's
that or IW.
hold on, let me see if another picture's on here because I think I know what map that is, and if it is that map, then I know the map. I'm gonna say it's that ghost map. The ghost map that I'm thinking of is the factory.
Okay.
You know the one that I'm talking about? It has
Yeah.
the tank conveyor belt. Or
Yeah.
yeah,
Mhm.
yeah. I think it's that one. And
Yeah, and then they remade it in IW as
Yeah.
it's like a spaceship. But that map didn't play too well in I.
You know, in IW. Okay.
Yeah. No, it didn't play well in IW, but
All right. This is a World War II map. Which one did you not play? Cold War or World War II? Both.
World War II. No, I played Cold War.
Okay.
World War II, I didn't play.
That map is awesome. There's a clip of Kenny clutching up in that map. fucking awesome. It's called Gibraltar. It maps insane. This map, no idea. Can't even see it. It's
Yeah.
so dark.
Wait, is that the one from MW the cave map from MW
No,
2019?
no, that's not the cave. It's not a Zir cave.
Okay.
Grind. That's what it's called. This one's called BO2.
Yeah, BO2 grind, I'm pretty sure. Great map.
It's going B. I love that
Great
map.
map. Yep.
Gun
Hackney
Runner.
Yard. Or
No, this is Gun
no,
Runner.
that is Gun Runner.
This
That
is
is Gun Runner.
Gun Runner.
It's been a while since I played 2019. Okay, leave me alone.
This one is it's 2019 as well. It's a multiplayer map.
Oh, is that that was the ground war map?
It's the one. No. It's a multiplayer map. It's a 6v6 map. It has the big train cart with the gunner in the middle. It's like split straight down the middle. There's one side and then another side, and then there's a tank train in the middle.
I don't remember that one.
I forget what it's called. It's a terrible map.
Probably one of those ones that you get in queue and then you just back out.
Everybody hated it. I don't know what this map is.
I don't know what that map. The next one I do know.
It's gotta go.
High rise.
It's A. It is A. High rise, goated.
Goated. Yep.
Hijacks. A.
Yep.
Great map. I wouldn't say goated. Not a lot of people like it. I like it.
It was goated. I loved it.
I think I hit my first trick shot on that map.
Yeah, I had my first trick shot on Carrier.
On accident, I think.
Carrier was my first trick shot.
This one is BO3 as well.
Yes, I remember. Yes, I like that one.
I forget the name.
There's some great clips on it. I don't remember the name either, but.
All right, this one you probably don't know because it's World War II. It's London Docks.
I was gonna say something London something.
Yeah,
I saw the fucking towers.
This one, you got Meltdown BO2.
Yeah, Meltdown. That was a decent map.
What would you put it? I'd put it B.
I'd put it B.
Okay. Moscow from Cold
War.
A.
A tier.
I can agree with that one. Next we have. Why does it look like the original Piccadilly?
The residential street map in MW3. But that's not the loading screen.
No, I know which map.
I vividly remember the loading screen of that map.
I know what map you're talking about, and I do not.
I don't think it's on here.
Look, there's your remake for the map that we were talking about.
Yeah, fucking dog shit game. Fucking hated that game, but I still played the fuck out of it.
But yeah, I don't see it at all. So.
Oh no, it's go scroll down. I see it.
Where?
It's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Number 5 at the top.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. So yeah, it's not the map that we're talking about. Got it. This might be Underpass, but if it is, I hate this map.
Yeah, if that's Underpass, I hated that one.
I hate that map. Now this map.
No?
I love
A tier for sure. A tier or S tier. It doesn't matter. It's goated map.
This hard hat.
Loved hard hat.
Fucking.
I love. They did the remake really well in 2019.
The first time I
First time I loaded into that map, I met a jug in the tunnel. I was like, God damn it. Hard hat was the last one.
Hard hat. Loved hard hat. Fun story about hard hat was that was the first map I had I got a gold gun on.
Mine was the residential street one. I got the FLAMAS gold.
This map, I don't know what it is.
Don't remember.
This map, I know what you're talking about. It's B.
Yeah, that's a B map.
Was a great infected map.
Yes.
This one I don't know.
I don't know that one.
Looks familiar, but I don't know. This is a ghost map.
Yes.
That was remade in IW.
Yes.
Hate IW. Loved Ghost.
Mm-hmm.
This one is MW3.
I want to say so.
And I like this map. This is B map.
See, this version of Nuketown, goated.
What?
Window Wars, bro.
Bro, when I played Window Wars in both games.
I played more Window Wars in BO2.
Same. Then we got, I forget the name of this map, but
Another ghost.
the ghost map.
Another ghost map. Yeah, that was a good one.
I'm saying, hey,
Raj, maybe?
I like that map. This one I think was
Yeah, BO2.
yeah, it was. I'm gonna say B.
Yeah, it was
It
a.
had it had the club. It had
Mhm.
the ramp in the middle. Yeah.
Yep. Had the car that you could blow up right in the middle, where all the snipers used to sit.
This was a World War II map, and it was horrible. I hated that. I'm guessing this is an IW map.
Oh, right.
This one?
No, that is IW, I think.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah,
Like I said,
all IW.
every IW is F. I
That shit out of here, bro.
This is the only Call of Duty I have never played outside of games before.
I played the shit out of it, but I fucking hated it.
This map, I have no idea.
I have no idea.
Of course, Raid.
Yep, A tier.
Redwood.
Redwood. Put that in A.
This one's an AW map. Do you know which one?
Riot.
Yeah.
Riot.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
This one, I think we can both agree that.
Yeah. Yeah.
The next one also is gonna join.
Yeah. S there. Yeah. No doubt about it.
This one is another World War II one. It's called
I remember seeing clips on that map. I don't.
It's like Saint Marie de Mont.
Yeah.
It was okay.
Trenches. In the trenches on that bitch.
No, there's actually no trenches. The trenches one is the map that I said is bad. This one right here in F that I put in F. Yeah, that one has trenches. That one's bad. This one,
yellow fever and shit.
I don't know what this one is. It's like a sandbox.
Yeah, I don't know what map that is.
I've never seen that map.
Never seen that one.
Okay, I know this one. I don't know that. I do not know the name.
Train Yard or something. It was in 2019. It was pretty good.
Yeah, it's coming back this year.
Yeah.
All right, this one, we know this one. You know this map.
The picture's so small I can't even fucking see what it is.
It's the Nuketown of MW.
Shipment.
Yes, it's Shipment.
Yeah, I mean it's just overdone. It's an A tier map, but it's overdone. If you don't put you can't put Shipment S tier if you're not putting Nuketown S tier. Like
I hate that map. This one, it looks familiar. I have no idea.
So.
But I have no idea what it is. Slums.
Slums. Yeah, that's a pretty good map. Yes.
I think this map.
I don't remember the name.
Solar.
Yes, Solar. That was I had some nasty clips on that.
I love that map.
F tier. What?
You're a terrible person. That map's awesome. Standoff.
Yeah, it was Standoff. W map.
Hey. You know what this map was?
Fucking W map.
What is wrong with you?
Bro, that map was good. It was just so big.
Horrible.
Nah, it was good. It was just too big.
Was it Stonehaven, right?
Yeah, Stonehaven.
Bro,
it was just too big.
Look, you sit in one of those windows with a sniper, and then nobody can touch the building. And everything was in the building, so it was horrible.
That is true. Competitive play, probably. That shit was horrible. That map was good. I like that map. That's War Dog or something. I don't remember what it was called.
This one is.
I don't remember what it was called.
I remember this.
I remember the map. I remember the map was decent.
There. Terminal
S tier.
This one, fuck.
Terrace.
Seaside knows. Was it Terrace or was it Seaside?
That's Terrace.
Okay. Terrace can go A. Seaside is fucking.
AW is my shit.
All right, IW. This is an IW map. It's probably the better of the maps.
Well, yeah, one of the better of the IW maps for sure.
I'll put it D. but it was still a dog shit game. Okay. Turbine from
Irvine, Black
BO2.
Ops 2.
I want to put it A, but it wasn't that good of a map. It was just good for like the one trick
Trick
shot stuff.
shots. Yeah. Trick shots only. That's really all
Um,
I was.
USS
Where?
USS
Yeah.
Texas. I like.
It was a pretty
I
good
low
map.
key like that map.
It was a pretty good map.
Yeah.
I'm surprised Garrison's not on this tier list.
Yeah, I know. I forget the name
That
of this. This is
was
a ghost map, and I liked it.
yeah, that was another. I like that map. I like how it played.
Now this one, I have no idea what it is.
I want to say that was the BO2 map, but I don't remember.
No idea. Now this one I remember. This is Yemen,
Yep.
and Yemen
Okay.
was fun.
Yeah, that was a fun map to play.
Yeah.
I am the best in the world.
That was that clip.
Yeah.
That one. Yep. I'm glad that one was last because.
Yeah.
Who's the best in the game? I'm the fucking best.
Scup was crazy on that map. But
him and Karma had dropped. That's where he set the record for the most, the highest kill streak.
mm-hmm.
That was insane. If you ever watched a clip of Karma's kill streak, he went fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But I think that's gonna be it for this episode. Anything you'd like to add?
Wonderful night, guys. If you guys enjoyed the video, come check back with us when we release more videos. Go check out our old videos if you haven't seen them. Y'all have a wonderful night. Peace out.